Hello everyone, I'm Eshan Hilal, a guy, a male professional belly dancer. What am I doing in front of you wearing a skirt? Hang on, a guy is wearing a skirt, makeup, jewelry, and standing right in front of you? Whoa, against our society. This is supposed to be for girls, right? Okay. Am I looking beautiful? Yes. Okay, but I think it's for girls, right? I need to be rough, tough, rugged. I need to be like the bread earner of my house. But that's what even girls do. In our society, we have these gender stereotypes, gender roles. If you're a boy, you have certain roles. If you're a girl, you have certain roles. Since childhood, you've been taught, if you're a girl, you need to know how to cook, how to manage your family. If you're a boy, you can go out, you can go with your friends, you can have whatever you want to have. You're a boy, you can have as many as girlfriends you want. You have a boyfriend? Shit, एक लड़कियों को शोभा नहीं देता. Okay. कहाँ से आते हैं ये gender roles? We are a part of this society where we create these gender roles. We are the ones who have created these notions for the girls. You're supposed to be at home because you are weak and we are strong. We live in this patriarchal society where we demean our women and we have this ego where we cannot take command from women, but we can take birth from women. Wow. कहाँ जाता है तब वो ego आपका when you get birth from a woman? We cannot listen to a woman when she's trying to say something, suggest something, guide something, because we are men. We know everything. We can correct. We don't have any flaws. We are flawless. I've been an effeminate child. Now, being an effeminate child, I've been always told, you are abnormal. Eshan, there's something wrong in you. And as a kid, I've been always thinking, why my parents, the society, the schoolmates, the tuition mates, everyone, they've been just making fun of me. They've been just trying to say that I'm abnormal. I'm not normal as anybody else. And in my head, I was as normal as anybody. I couldn't understand a single thing that why they're making fun of me when I'm laughing, when I'm walking, when I'm sitting, when I'm trying to even convey any sort of message to them. Then I realized that there's nothing wrong in me. There's something wrong with the society. The moment we have something different in our community, in our society, in our environment, we start judging that thing. We start pointing out that thing. I remember I was having this whole get-together in my hometown in UP, and I was dancing. Suddenly, my grandmother came, and she saw me dancing, and she was like, कभी किसी रंडी को नाचते हुए देखा है? That was the word she used for an 8-year-old boy. I was completely unaware of the fact what she said to me. I didn't know the meaning of this word, but I simply understood the fact that she abused me, or she said something really wrong to me, which I'm not supposed to hear at this age. And she told me that let your father come, and I'm gonna, make him, scold you and all that. You relate art and cultural stuff with the thing that it's something which comes from the background of prostitution, harlot, or tart. Why? The courtesan culture of India. And I've been a boy, I've never seen a single shameful moment whenever I've been embracing this effeminacy of mine, because when I'm having this effeminacy in me, I've always felt that I'm so strong. This is my power. I've been always told, you're abnormal. Why? Because you are girlish. Okay, so this is a kind of weakness. That means all the girls are weak in this world. Being a boy, if I'm having weakness, then I'm the one who is not normal. Then what about Ardnarishwar concept in our community, in our culture? There were so many questions I've been told. And simultaneously, I've been told in the family, किसी से मत डरो, जो करना है वो करो, सिर्फ खुदा से डरो. Then one fine day I realized, मैं mom से डरता हूँ, मैं dad से डरता हूँ, मैं society में हर एक उस इंसान से डरता हूँ when I walk down the road and he or she laughs at me or pass comments on me. I'm scared of each and every one on this planet who is trying to make me feel inferior or spineless. But I'm not afraid of God. And this is what I've been taught. And from all the religions, that you're only accountable, answerable to your God. Then why am I scared of all these people? Family, society, friends. It was a very constant, gradual process which I realized that if I want to seek love, respect, I have to accept myself the way I am. I have to understand myself the way I am. If I'm not going to accept myself, nobody is going to do that. The moment I understood this fundamentalism of this life, I understood that that's how it is. So many times I've been feel suicidal in my childhood. I used to keep knives. I wanted to jump off. I wanted to just think that I'm good for nothing in this world. I'm inferior. You all are so superior in front of me. In my childhood, there were times that I didn't know how to utter a single word in English, and that was a big thing. And I felt that, and whenever all these guests used to come, my parents used to lock me down inside the rooms because I was ashamed for them. I was bringing a lot of shame for these people. But then right now I'm standing in front of you and I'm not trying to prove that my parents are wrong or the society is wrong. Right now I'm standing in front of you trying to tell you, if you cannot accept yourself the way you are, you cannot expect that acceptance from anyone. If you don't respect your decisions, if you don't have integrity in what you do, how can you expect that your parents or your friends or any stranger can understand that that's what you have confidence of? I remember I started doing a fashion. Then even people started saying, oh, it's a very sissy profession, it's a very girlish profession, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then I kind of figured it out. Okay, they have problem with this as well. In which book it is mentioned that creating clothes for human beings is a girlish profession? That means you all want to win naked on the roads? Okay, only girls can do that. Then suddenly belly dancing came into my life. And I figured it out that belly dancing is all about accepting yourself, where I was badly lacking. Like I was lacking like anything else. So the basic need of belly dancing is nothing but just to accept yourself the way you are. You don't need coins, you don't need Arabic music, you don't need bells or glittery and shimmery things. All you just need is self-acceptance. And the moment I realized the whole fundamentalism of belly dancing, I grabbed that opportunity and I embraced it. Now, belly dancing, what is it all about? Why have choose belly dancing? It's a very sissy profession, it's a very girlish profession. It is not. Who have told you this? In fact, a lot of people think that belly dancing is from Arab, Middle East. A very few people is aware of the fact that the origination of belly dancing is also from India, from Rajasthan, Kalbelia tribe. When the Middle Easterns, they've traveled to India, Rajasthan, via Silk Route, they explored Kalbelia dancers. They took their hip work, they took back to their country, they inculcated in their own style, and they created their own form, which is called Raqs Sharki. The real name of belly dancing, Raqs Sharki, the dance of Oriental. And there's another history we have. It's called as homegrown dance form, a dance form which is homegrown by women for women, so that they can celebrate their body, they can celebrate their curves, they can celebrate their existence, because they were suppressed back then. Like just now, but they were way suppressed back then, and they were not supposed to go out and express themselves. So they created this dance form that can celebrate their body. But we men are very hypocrite. We wanted to see women out there. So what we did, we cross-dressed men, and we started making them perform on the stage so that we can have entertainment for us. So that's how male belly dancing came into the existence. Guys used to cross-dress and they used to perform in the shamiyanas and for the people so that they can entertain people. Slowly, the Islamic culture came into the existence in Middle East and Arab culture, and they started putting the questions that we are male, we're going to keep our facial hair, we're going to keep our identity the way we are, and we're going to perform, and we're going to be a belly dancer. And that's how male belly dancers started their whole journey. Now, it's like from the very scratch we have male belly dancers, but all what we see is female belly dancers. The moment we see belly dancing, it's all about the sissy profession, flimsy girls moving here and there, here and there. It's just not like that. The moment I embraced belly dancing, I got my self-respect. I got my self-acceptance. I understood the correct feel of it. I remember a very funny incident that one of the auntie was saying that, Eshan, you've achieved a lot in your career and you're just going for it, and I'm really happy for you. But it's nice, but the way you dance and all, it's really good. It's good for a guy. It's good for a guy. A lady is saying in an Indian comedy, it's good for a guy, but it's not for a girl. I asked a question, why? She said, because, you show your midriff, you show your belly, and it's very embarrassing. We can't do it. We are subhe people. And I was like, Auntie, do you remember yesterday in the shadi, you were dancing on the middle of the road, showing your flab, and you're jumping and thropping and hopping? That was subhe for you. And if someone is dancing on music, trying to showcase a proper art form as an instrument, that is ashleel for you, that is vulgar for you. Where is vulgarity? Vulgarity is here, it's not here. You need to understand what is vulgarity. You need to change your mindsets. Being a boy, if I'm wearing a skirts, that's something very different and very groundbreaking for you in this era. But let's talk about zillions years back when these emperors used to wear anarkalis and angrakhas, more volume than this skirt. That was okay for you? They used to wear a lot of bangles, earrings, neck pieces, rings. That was all okay for you? In fact, high heels were invented for men, not for women. The history we have of the high heels is not for women. Women started copying high heels from men so that they can feel like men, just like jeans or collared shirt. But the whole concept of high heel was the nobility, the superiority, so that men can feel then the opposite gender. But the moment men see that women have started wearing high heels too much, way too much, then they stopped wearing, and it trickled down to wearing nothing. But still, we also have a way of heels in a brogue and other shoes. But then if you see our history, our fashion history, our cultural history, there have been the fashion which has been so androgynous, which has been so unisex, which has been so accepting and so colorful, but the same fashion sense we see now, we started talking about the sexuality. Sexuality. Wow. You don't ask Madhuri Dixit, right, when she's dancing on the stage, that, is she straight? Is she gay? What's wrong with her personal life? You don't ask that, right? When a Hrithik Roshan is dancing on the stage, you're not that concerned with his preferences or orientation. But then suddenly you see a different creature in front of you. That's how you impact you have of the different guys and girls. The moment you see they have a bob cut, oh my God, there's something fishy with her. Oh, he's wearing some unisex clothing, there's something wrong with her. But then started you putting questions to him or her that what is wrong with him or her? Why is he doing that? What is his sexuality? What is his preference? What is his real this and that? Why? Why can't you just judge that person on the basis of his or her skills and art? You don't ask these questions to Madhuri Dixit or Hrithik Roshan or any another basic ordinary according to you people. Then why do you ask questions for people like me, or maybe a Queenie Harris, or maybe Ilan Rivera if I go to international platform? We live in a samaj, the whole society, where we've become so regressive that we are not ready to change our perspective. We're not understanding the fact that change, we're living in a dynamic world, and change is something which is constant. If we're not changing, we are outdated. We are not accepting the growth of our humanity. This is not something about one individual, it's about the society. Yeah? Can you just still imagine if sati would be happening even right now in today's era? We had to change that, right? Can you imagine, there's so many people, when you're a widow, you don't even wear white colors, There's so many different things if I talk about from my culture. All I just want to say right now to you is, anything in this world you want to do, just do from the bottom of your heart. Don't listen to people, because people are any which way is going to say to you that this is right, this is wrong for you. This is their job, I think, or maybe that's not, they not get paid for it. But then if you believe in yourself, if you love yourself, if you have faith in your dreams, if you have faith in your existence, you can do whatever you want to do. If I'm standing right in front of you, doing nothing, I've been just following my heart. All I did is just I was been following my heart, doing nothing. If I just sit and crib, I've been beaten a lot, I've been through a lot, I felt suicidal, that's something which is my past. And everyone has a past. It's just like, I'm not cribbing about that past. All I'm just trying to say, maybe those were the lessons, maybe those were the things which made me so strong right now that I can say, I can just stand in front of you, I can say that I had these demeaning words that people used to call me gay, chakka, hijra, this and that. But at that point of time, when I had no like, concept of it at all, but now I'm standing in front of you and accepting myself wholeheartedly. And I'm ready to say that I love myself the way I am. Whether you accept me or you do not, I know how to live or survive in this world. I can love myself whether you don't, and I can conquer it. Thank you.